You ready?
Hey, can you guys close that door real quick? Yeah, can you close it real quick? All right, everyone, raise your hand. We'll take questions for T-Mac here. We'll get you a microphone. We'll start with Patrick, and then we'll go to Jeez.
Hey, Tamarion, what would you kind of attribute your offseason to? It sounds like you've really improved, got more comfortable in the defense, and are really pushing this camp for maybe a starting job. What would you attribute your change and your trajectory to?
I'd say I was just more focused on like the small details and not just knowing my job, just knowing the ins and outs, the D-line job, the linebacker fits, so I could play faster. Just knowing. I'd say just more of the how can I say this? Yeah, just more to like I go into depth. Like we get one call, and the last piece of the call is for the DBs, the back end. But like as we got into this offseason, I try to know the D line front that we in, the line how they like if the linebacker supposed to spill on this play for me or certain things like that. So the small details, so I can play faster.
Rob?
Tamarion, what do you like about Star? What's been the biggest difference when you spend the time there as opposed to the two safety spots?
All right, what I like about it is I like when they go FIB so I can be in the box. It takes me back to my high school days a little bit playing linebacker. And I also like covering the fast guys because I could see how I got fast over the offseason. I'm running with them like better than I was last season, so it's a lot better.
Adam and then Eric.
So how different is Star from what you know, maybe a corner or safety or linebacker? I mean, how different if you compare those to other positions is it?
It's not too different. I would say when you're a man, you're more on an island by yourself. So that'll be the biggest difference for me. And safety, you got help in the inside with the backers and stuff like that. You're more on an island with a Star. That's about it. The biggest difference.
Eric?
How important was it for you to, or how much growth did you get out of spring? I mean, you were one of the only guys who were getting reps in that position to kind of learn it and run it because of guys being out and all that. How important was that for you?
It was very important. I mean, last year, even though I was at safety, I was still like watching Theo a lot. Like so, in team run, I go to Star while he's at the doing one-on-ones or something, like just getting comfortable at it. So I'd say like it was like I was just watching Theo, Tank, Trey, the older guys, learning from them, soaking it all in since I've been here pretty much. That's what got me here.
Tamarion, two quick things I'll ask you separate. First, you were talking about you like covering fast guys there in the slot. How much has Squirrel White challenged you going up against him?
Squirrel he fast, Squirrel fast. So it's like I think he had the highest. It was him or Rook. They hit 23 miles an hour. So when you see him in front of you and there's a man car, I scoot back a little bit when I see Squirrel. So.
And the other thing is, in the spring, the coaches talked about the leadership of McCullough and Flowers and how that really grew. Can you elaborate a little bit on how much they have impacted you in your growth?
Since I got here from day one, that's who I've been learning from, them two, and including Theo. But I just, like, everything I really pretty much know, like, I've learned from them. I ask them questions more than I ask the coaches, and they just give me the right things back. And I just go to the field, put it in position, and they be right. They've been doing it. They got experience. They've been playing against these same teams for a minute, so they know what they're doing. They know what's coming. So I listen.
We'll go back to Eric.
How have you grown in terms of confidence, maybe from this time last year, this time this spring? Kind of where are you at in terms of your confidence?
My confidence has gotten a lot better. I'm playing a lot faster. Last year, I'd say I was hesitant a lot, like reading my keys. I wouldn't go with my move. Now it's like I read my keys and I shoot it. I see it and I go. I'm playing a lot faster. I'm a lot more confident though.
Back to Adam.
Have you watched much film on what Theo did last year? I know you saw him firsthand, but how much film and when have you watched film on him?
I watch a lot of film on Theo. I was just watching him last night in the Titans game, as a matter of fact. But the one thing Martinez always say that you don't want people, nobody could run screens on Theo. They were scared to run a screen on Theo because he would always stop it. So that's what I really take. Like, don't think like you just a blocking dummy out there, and it's just easy couple yards to gain, So that's what I take to the heart mostly.
Patrick?
I mean, you've been playing a lot on special teams. Has it been hard to sort of have that be your role? I mean, I know you get excited about that role, but it's been hard to sort of wait for your opportunity that you're getting now on defense? Has that been difficult for you?
No, it ain't been hard at all, honestly. I just been sitting back, soaking it all in, learning from everybody I could learn from. Like I said, Theo, Tank, Trey, they played a big part of it. Coach Banks, Coach Martinez, I'm learning a lot from them. So never was mad or got in my feelings about it. Just stayed down, you know.
Ryan?
You guys obviously lost Alante and Theo from last year, but you know, we're hearing a lot of names in the mix right now. How do you feel about your depth, you know, just across the secondary, and how much do you think you guys will rotate there this year from what you can tell?
That's what we talked about a lot. They want to, Coach Banks and Martinez, they want to be able to rotate guys. So it's good. You know, you don't have to be out there playing 100 snaps. You got somebody to come in, do the same job as you can up to that standard. So it's good knowing that.
Go West and then Patrick.
Tamarion, how much better do y'all need to be as a defense on third down this season than you were last year to sort of be the team that you want to be?
We got to be a lot better. We talk about that every day. Third and medium, third and long. We talk about that every day, especially third and medium, getting off the field, knowing the situation, knowing what you're going to get. Third and medium, like, it's just, you know, knowing what they're going to do. Short, third and 6, 3 to 6, that's third and medium. You're pretty much going to play flat-footed. You're not expecting no long ball or deep ball. You're expecting short route or something. So everybody do their job, get the pass rush, lock up. I think we can do it, get better at it. We actually been getting better at it. It's in fall camp.
Patrick?
Tamarion, Coach Martinez was in here and said you and Wesley are kind of the main guys at that star position. What's that like? He's a guy that's played at a different school, but he's coming in on a new system. What's that dynamic like between you guys as you both kind of compete for this job and also try to earn playing time?
I mean, it's fun. I learned stuff from Wes. I could tell him, I could teach him some. So, I mean, it's fun. He's already had experience, so I asked him some questions on, like, you know, why did you shoot the gap so fast? Or, you know, he just telling me what he saw. And I take that in, same as if he got a question about the new defense, I tell him about it. So it's pretty much fun. And we got a good relationship.
Eric?
What have you seen of a guy in Christian Charles that is kind of moving around a little bit and is kind of finding working at quarterback right now?
Christian is different. He's just different. He can get beat at the line, and you think you open, and he's there when the ball comes. So he's just different. And he can play. I could say he's the only person in our group that can go from safety to playing corner as good as he do it. So he's a very good athlete. Probably one of the best on the team too. So.
Time for one more. We got some other guys waiting, so we'll go to Wes, finish it off here.
Tamarion, I know he's been out recently, but until he got hurt, Kamal Haddon was the name that people were talking about sort of all summer long. What light came on for him as a player? What's changed for him?
See, this offseason, he was really locked in on the small things, film, getting rehab and being in the training, just being in the building more, you know, not just practicing and just doing what's required, you know. So he definitely stepped his game up on that. He's always in the building watching film. He's not on the field, so he's on the sideline with a notebook, notepad, coaching everybody. So it's good.
Thanks, Tamarion. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Tamarion.
Appreciate y'all.